Hello? Okay. It's for you, James. Hey, James. This is James from the future. I just wanted to give you a call and let you know that this can be tough, but you can get through it. So I just wanted to let you know that everything's going to be okay and I love you.
You got the wrong number.
And everyone in my class had one, except for me. My parents never got me one because they didn't want me to access the internet on a device that could fit in my pocket because they were super strict and didn't want me looking at internet stuff, which backfired horribly. So they never gave me a smartphone. In fact, I didn't even get my first cell phone until I was 6 years old. Now, as an adult who uses a cell phone every day, I don't know how I survived for 6 years without one. I think when I was younger, if I was ever in a situation where I needed to call my parents, I would just ask the nearest person if I could borrow their phone. Now, if there's any parents watching this who haven't given their children a cell phone yet, take it from a guy on the internet with no children. You should get them one. It doesn't have to be a smart one, you can just give them your standard, be a smart one, but you should at least give them a cell phone in case there's an emergency and they need to call you or the police. The only downside I can think of giving your child a phone is they'll end up spending too much time on it, so you should just turn off their service from time to time, I don't know. When I turned 16 and finished up my sophomore year of high school, I got my very first cell phone. A smart one, too. I didn't grow up in the 90s, everyone else had iPhones, but I was the only one with a phone that had a keyboard on it. And with that cell phone, I've had a couple of incidences where sometimes a random person would call me thinking I was someone else and then wouldn't admit there was a random person. And that's how you segue into the theme of this month's video. This first story happened when I was working at Subway. That's right, another Subway story. Hashtag Subway4. It wasn't good enough to be in the other 3. So, it was 5 minutes until closing and we get a phone call on the Subway phone. I pick it up and say, thank you for calling Subway, how may I help you? I was supposed to say, but I wasn't about to tell this random stranger my name. Idiot. Anyway, the other person on the line said, in 5 minutes. Is it alright if I show up late? I just need gas. And being the good employee that I was totally willing to pocket the money. What if it's your bank calling saying your grandma got hacked?
You're going to have to come quickly!
What?
I said you're going to have to come quickly!
I could tell it was a woman on the phone, but it was either her accent or the phone being buggy or I just had woken up, but I could not understand anything she was saying. But I could make out one word, which was